Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Barb, and this is blah. My name's Barb, and welcome to Creating Your Healthy Truth with me. As I began to speak, I remembered that I have a class right now that I totally forgot about, but I'm here and we're going to get going. So hang in there with me. So, anyway, I just wanted to, I was thinking over the weekend that a lot of us there's a lot of stress going on out there, and a lot of people, a lot of unrest, and a lot of unrest actually. And everybody's it's stressful, and you feel the stress and the anxiety. And I have kids that feel it, and they're outraged at what's happening, and that'll be something for them to figure out what they're going to do about that, right? So anyway, I wanted to talk today about, like, it's not always about feeding our bellies and our body and nourishing our bodies, but it's also about feeding our souls, right? So in times like this, we really need to do something that makes us feel better, gets us out of the anxiety or whatever stress it is you're feeling. And what came to light for me was yesterday. Well, first of all, I have a group of girls. There's like 6 of us, and we call ourselves the Fab Five because we were 5, and then we brought in another one. So, but we love the name Fab Five, so that's what we call ourselves. So anyway, one of our friends had been through some surgery and had been kind of out. We didn't have any contact for a little while. And so we started getting together, all of us, on Zoom. And I have to tell you, until she came back into the fold with us, we hadn't been laughing like we used to. It was concern around her and so on and so forth, and just missing her. And now that she's back in the fold, I'm telling you, we were laughing, cracking up, and just, being concerned for one another. We've been together for 30 years, most of us, and that's a long time. And we've kind of grown up together. Well, I'm still growing up, but, whatever. But anyway, so we really have a history with one another. And it was just so nice. I started my morning yesterday at 9 a.m. on the Zoom with them for like an hour and a half. Just, we do a little round robin, like, what's going on with you? What's new with you? And each person has their turn. And in between, we're cracking jokes and, goofing on each other. But, you hang up from that, you log off from that with just a really warm and fuzzy feeling, feeling cared for, a part of, and all of that. And then my older son, it was a senior in college this year, and yesterday would have been his graduation from University of Scranton. And my boys have godmothers, and they have a grandmother who we call Nan and Nun. She's actually a friend of ours, but she's taken them under her wing as their Nan and Nuns. And so they came over yesterday, and we haven't seen each other since all this started. And this is another group of women. There's probably like 12 of us in this group that I met through my partner, also knowing them for 30 years. So I'm really very fortunate that I am surrounded by groups of people that I know from different areas in my life that are just fabulous and loving and caring. And they came over yesterday to celebrate my son, both my son, my younger son, high school, my older son, college. And we were just howling. We're sitting outside like 6 feet apart. Who's got a mask on? Who doesn't? But one had recently had surgery, so she had her mask on. But anyway, it was just really wonderful. It was just so wonderful. And one of them said, I miss this. She said, like, we're just laughing and carrying on and seeing each other, and just feeling all that energy. And it was just really a wonderful day. And that's I fed my soul yesterday with that. The only group I'm missing now are my high school friends. Patty Shaw's from high school. How you doing, Patty? Hey, Kathleen. I have a group of girls from my high school that, we get together once or twice a year, go to the theater, out to dinner, and we too laugh and goof. And, it seems like all the time that we haven't been together never happened. It's like yesterday. And so I'm really very blessed to have those women in my life. And I have to tell you, this is a time when we really need our friends, right? To kind of balance us out, so we're not just hearing one thing all the time. But that said, I also wanted to cover, it is day one of my detox group. And so we go from feeding our soul to feeding our health, our bellies, our system. I did a newsletter I sent out. And if anybody's on here and they don't get my newsletter and would like to read my little tips and recipes and stories, all you have to do is go into my website, yourhealthytruth.com. And actually you can opt in. I had an ebook on there, snacks, on the snacks for on the go. And if you opt in to receive that, you'll automatically be put on my email list. And anybody new that comes on, I get notified, and then I will resend the newsletter. But I belong to the Food Revolution Network, and I pay to be a member of that. And I get all these resources, articles, recipes. It's wonderful. And I came across one last week around detoxing. Is there really any benefit, or is it just hype? And it was a really great article, and they talk a lot about, the different organs that are involved, the channels of clearing, and so on and so forth, and how our body works for us to keep us healthy and cleaning out and filtering out like toxins and everything else. But in today's world, we're eating so many toxins, they can't keep up. But I just thought, a lot of people may not even realize what's involved and how we really benefit. So I urge you, if you'd like to know more about that, go into my website and opt in to the freebie, and you'll be put on my list. But anyway, today is day one. I have 10 women, really wonderful women. Hi, Winnie, who are detoxing along with me. And I have to tell you, I cannot wait because, I've been sedentary. I had surgery November, surgery December. So I was sedentary as it was. I mean, they weren't major things, but, nonetheless, I was laid up. I couldn't really walk around and do things. And then COVID hit. So I've been like sitting on my ass, plain English, for a long time now. And, it hasn't really, it's not working for me. I'll say it that way. I've gained weight. Absolutely. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm hanging out in sweats and, workout pants and, and the other day it was so nice out. I went to try on a pair of my pants, capris, and I couldn't get them up over my ass, honest to God. And I'm being transparent and very truthful here. The health and wellness expert here is in a jam. And so I'm so looking forward to doing this. And, so when I run these groups, we take out the gluten, the dairy, the nightshade vegetables that are eggplant, pepper, potato, and tomatoes, because they can have inflammatory properties. So we want to take anything out that could possibly inflame you. And caffeine and alcohol. And I always get a lot of groans around that. But you know what? You can do anything for 2 weeks. And if you're sick and tired of feeling like crap, then suck it up. 2 weeks, you can do it. So anyway, so today I started out my day and I'm weaning off, and my coffee intake has gotten higher because I'm hanging out. I'm not moving around and going here, going there like I was before. So I'm up to like 5 cups a day. And I put a teaspoon of organic sugar in there, and I put my oat milk because I'm dairy free. So I've been weaning off, and today I had my 1 cup of black coffee with no sugar and no cream in it. I mean, oat milk, sorry. And And it was all right. But, you know, so that'll be my cup for the day. And then come Thursday, there's the coffee stops. All caffeine is out of the picture. And, you know, what's good about it is through this whole process, you're always eating whole, clean foods. You know, there's no shakes that come in a packet that you mix with water or coconut water or whatever. It's all real food. You make your own smoothies. You know, I give you all the recipes and everything and how to do it and guide you through the process. But I figure, you know, I don't subscribe to that because my thoughts are, how do people really learn how to eat healthy and clean if they don't start from the get-go as they're weeding out the toxins and the bad guys? Hey, Joanne. So that's why I've always used food, you know, to detox. I'm really not into this intermittent fasting. I know some people are, but I'm of the, you know, it's all about a lifestyle change. My goal is to get people healthy. And the way you get healthy is to eat clean foods absent of chemicals and additives. Okay. And, you know, all these other diets and fancy things that are out there, I mean, it may work, you may lose weight, but when you eat clean and healthy, weight loss is a byproduct of that. And you don't have to think about it, jumpstart something here, jumpstart something there, go back to the way you were eating. It becomes a way of life, you know, like I haven't counted calories and I can't tell you how many years. And and I haven't weighed I don't even have a scale in my house. And probably thank God I don't, because today I'd probably cry if I stood on it. But anyway, so I am really excited to proceed with this. Oh yeah, and the coffee and the alcohol is, you know, people just, they get through it. They get through it. So the first 3 days you eat 3 solid meals of everything that's on the in list, which is like organic chicken, wild caught fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, hummus, you know, nut butters. You know, nobody ever goes hungry. You know, they tell me sometimes I can't even eat the food I'm allowed to eat because I'm not hungry, you know. And also you're not eating sugary foods with chemicals that keep you wanting more. You know, that's another thing that takes place and happens, which is a beautiful thing. So I'm excited that I'm doing this. I'm getting back on track because I don't like being off track. It doesn't work for me. I don't feel good, and, you know, I'm not into not feeling good, right? I want to feel good. So I just wanted to kind of update you on where I'm at with this, and I will, when I'm back on Thursday, I'll give you another update of where I'm at. And what's great is the women I have, they're all in. You know, we test your pH through this process. And I opened up the group this morning, and all these women had posted all their pH numbers, and it was like, wow. It's great to work with women that are engaged and really want, you know, men have done my detox too. I want to tell you, it's not just a women's detox, but this time it's all men. So, you know, so it's just really, I'm really excited, you know, and it's great when they're all engaged and, you know, so we're posting, sharing pictures, recipes, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, then that's pretty much all I want to say. I'm 13 minutes in, and, you know, I don't like to go over 10 because we know what happens. You guys get tired of listening and you go, you know, but I'm glad you're all hanging on here with me. So anyway, that's really all that I wanted to say. I did create a Facebook group, Creating Your Healthy Truth with Barb. And I always encourage people, if you like to be a part of our group, I mean, there's no pressures, there's no have-tos, there's no cost, it's all free. And I share, because this whole Facebook Live and the group is about education. I want to educate people as to, you know, because a lot of people feel bad and they don't know why. Hey, Benjamin, how are you? So I want to give them a platform that they can come to and they can learn. Okay, because, you know, if each one of us could reach one and spread the word, imagine what we could do to make a difference. And that's what this is all about. So it's called Creating Your Healthy Truth with Barb. You can request to join. You just have to answer a couple questions. It's nothing involved, because I just want to get people in the group that really want the information and want to learn. Okay, so that's why the questions. So you can go over there And because pretty soon I'm going to stop doing my lives on this platform. I know I keep threatening to stop doing it here, but I always get more people when I'm on here. So until we get more into the group, this is what we're going to do. So share it with your friends. You join, bring your friends. You want to participate, fine. I always like it when people are engaged, but if you're there to learn and you're like a shy one and you want to just be under the radar, that's okay too. Just say hello every now and again. But that's pretty much it. So it's been really fabulous hanging out with you guys. And I will be back Thursday and I'll update you on where I'm at. Hopefully my stomach feels better because it's been a little bloated and I don't like that, you know. So I have everything to gain here, and I've done so many detoxes. I know what's coming for me, and I'm ready and looking forward to it. So everybody have a wonderful day. Remember to feed your soul. Hang out, do virtual dinners, hang out with friends on Zoom, laugh, feed your soul, and create some balance. So important. Okay? Everybody have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.